One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Great to have you along, UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Chanticleers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Higgins. Pulls it in, it's Glass. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. Let's go! Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go, ready, go. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always point to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your...
Touchdown, Chanticleers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Buffalo Bulls offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. Snags it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Chanticleers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it out quickly. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't meet the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to pass, it's Higgins. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for space. It's Lindsey. Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the shot to clears are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Going to try to get it himself. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Power football with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Makes the catch. It's Ingram. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
From the gun. Give on the inside. There he goes. Touchdown, Coastal. He got a step and just dusted the field. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ingram. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Let's send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That's reeled in. It's Lindsey. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Caught close to the marker. It's Glass. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Let's go. To the air, it's Higgins. This time it's complete.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Here we go. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Chanticleers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Glass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Quick spin on the run. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Chanticleers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Chanticleer! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the 2nd half.
Bring in the heat. Makes the catch. It's Ingram. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back gets the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On target. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Running into the open space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Back to pass on second down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Might be looking to run. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. He's got it on the outside. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to throw, it's Higgins. He's going to run it. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And guys with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Grabbed in the middle, it's Small. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Aldridge. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the shot to clears will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The give to the single back. Makes it past the marker. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Grabbed behind the line. It's Aldridge. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Higgins. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Glass. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll toss it to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun to give, looking for room. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The shot that clears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Zings it complete to the right. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he got loose. Off to the races to the right. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Higgins. Fires to the middle. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down, setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A first down for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Higgins. Catch in the middle, it's Small. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a picked off, a turnover in their own end. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Looking for a crease. It's Lindsey inside the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Chanticleers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got room to work. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. To the air, it's Higgins. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphries. Touchdown, Chanticleer. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Ingram. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Got his man on the right. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At midfield, he's got Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the shot to clear's lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, a big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play. Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I gonna get into?
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Carolina, 62. Buffalo, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Whitaker. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Running to Green. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. On the move at the 30. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.